Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you have not been here before. My name is Jasper. I'm the co-founder of GrabDigital at grabdigital.co. I'm an email marketer, and today we're going to be covering the 4 awesome emails that I picked out from really good emails. And today I'm going to be talking about what these brands did well, because these emails are brilliant, and what maybe they could have done better. But for the most part, I just want to highlight exactly what they did that's good in a welcome email and just give you some inspiration as to what you might want to do for your welcome email when you do your business. So let's start with the first one. We're going to start by covering the website first and then move on to the email that they created based on their website and their branding and whatnot. And don't be daunted, don't be intimidated by how well done these emails are, because these emails take time, and a lot of times they outsource to agencies and have in-house marketing teams. So if you're a smaller business, don't worry about it. There are ways that you can create this email, but let me just give you some inspiration for now. So for the first website, and this is from really good emails, this is how I found this, but this first website is queenvine.com. You can see here that their initial branding is pretty bold. It's nice plum colored, it's full of products, and their heading and subheaders text is all really clear, and they have a distinct style to them. You'd be able to recognize them immediately, and the products are all branded the same way. Now, this is just a quick overview of how they look. You can see that mostly this deep purple color looks nice, and a center aligned along with the I guess these products beside the text is kind of how they like to do things. Clicking into their first email, this is how it looks. Well, hello there. That's kind of how I started this video, wasn't it? Anyway, I just want to read real quick the first sentence. Here's your official first telegram on behalf of the Queen. Queen Garnet, the Queen of Plums, and then some. So you can already tell this brand's a little bit quirky. They have a distinct voice to them as well, not just a distinct visual layout. Now, as I scroll down, you can see that the products are left and right and left, and the whole thing is purple, same with the exact white text. Now, the text fonts are a little bit different. They probably are web-safe fonts, which is why they can't be as dynamic with these. See how tall this font is here. It's a little bit, it's a little bit tall. And I'm sure they have a unique font for that. But just to be web-safe on all browsers, iPhones, and Google Plus, whatever, Google Pixel phones, they all need to be web safe. Now, you can see that the branding is basically the exact same on the web page otherwise. And at the bottom of the email, they have the same seal here, whatever, this logo. And overall, the copy and the design are great. Now, first thing you want to do in welcome email, of course, is to have your logo at the very top. This is so people immediately recognize who sent it to them, because a lot of times people receive an email and they have to look around if it's a total text email or there's no coloring. Obviously, it's from this brand if you know the coloring, but put your logo at the top. It doesn't have to be that bold. It could just be a thin little line or a little picture at the corner, but make sure that you're recognizable right from the outset. Number 2 is to greet the reader or thank them for signing up. This one simply greets with an exclamation. They're excited to see them, and just to create a rapport with your user. And of course, these products are highlighted in a nice, cool way. I mean, there is a circle around the products on the homepage, but for design purposes, they didn't do that for the email. Either way, I think it's important that you create some sort of interesting content in the email so the user will keep reading. So when I read this, for your well-being, Australian plum nectar. Enjoy the goodness of fresh Queen Garnet plums year-round with this deeply refreshing, rich, fruity nectar. Great. Next one. For your well-being, Australian plum nectar. Enjoy the goodness of fresh Queen Garnet plums year-round, blah, blah, blah. This is the exact same thing they copy-paste from the webpage, and I would not recommend that because it's just not as interesting, and people will just read through quickly. And same thing with the rest of the products. I didn't check touch of royalty to any dish. Okay, there is a difference here. I guess these are different products, but that's good. I just would not use the exact same text in the main page and in the email. Anyway, moving on. It's just an overall great email. Second one is All Things Hair. From this website, you can see they have a very complex layout where they have lots of different things going on the page. It's not crowded in an uncomfortable way. It just looks like there's a load of content and you feel like there's so much jumping out that you can read. You're like, hair, 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 hair. Oh my God, there's so much hair stuff. And then you go to products. But first we see people, then we see helping you find out exactly how you figure out your hair type, and then you can find your style. Oh, that's a nice button. And then, of course, you go on to the tutorials, and it looks like they're just providing a ton of value for you to learn how to manage your hair. And finally, celebrating hair, and then going to the products to help you figure out. But most people probably will not be clicking through these. Most of them, I'm assuming, will click through this top hairstyle finder. But if you happen to scroll more, I'm guessing at the bottom they have a call to action to sign up. Here it is. Keep in touch, sign up to the newsletter to receive hair care tips from All Things Hair. Great. So let's just say we sign up. The first thing that we see is this lovely picture along with a personalized greeting. My name is not Smiles Davis, that's the default name from really good emails, but it's a nice picture of this lady, and we have a simple, short text box with a little bit of copy. It looks great. And we have a clear call to action. I'm not sure if the button is animated. I doubt it is, which is why they have a nice little green highlight around it to retain that branding. We see hair, lots of different hairstyles. It's smiling. The text is highlighted just as if it were on the web page. We can see here back on the web page that their whole green, their lime green branding on their buttons and their text, it's all pretty well done. And so you can go ahead and click back to the product, which will bring you back to their web page, I'm guessing. Now this is great because it has a variety of pictures that will interest you if you want to click in. And the only thing that I would change perhaps is if I were to take care of this brand, I would A/B test with the headline at the top here where it says All Things Hair, Hairstyles, Hair Care, Hair Products, and Men. I may not put that in because it just distracts from exactly what we're going to be looking at, just these pictures. I think people like visuals, and from my experience, many times people click less if they have this bar at the top. Now this is a big website, so they might have it differently, but the other thing is actually I would have a smaller image because on a mobile device, the chances are we may not be able to see this text box when you're on the mobile device either. And then you're just stuck on this page and you're thinking that this is a whole web page in itself. And that's not exactly what we're doing, because the email is a chance to build rapport and branding with the user. And if we were to have one lesson from this, it's number one is to, of course, greet the reader. And then the other one is to keep it really short and simple and visually focused, similar to the first email. But I think this is doing a great job with the branding of keeping it focused on the people. Okay, next one is Skillshare. I don't really understand what this website does, but I suppose it's just about learning new skills and sharing it with other people. It's quite simple. We can see that the branding is primarily a white background, nice universal focus with skills being highlighted, all sorts of different things, and you see this green line flowing through the background and a stream of different pictures. It looks kind of fun, enjoyable, a little whimsical, and it looks like a place with opportunity. I guess that's just a feeling by it. I know it's pretty abstract, but let's just say that there's a lot of stuff going on in a way that makes you feel like you're ready to go from the beginning to end with this line, and you're about to embark on some sort of journey. Just feels a little bit larger than life. Now here's their email. Hi. Today we're excited to introduce you to Skillshare, Skillshare's new visual identity, designed to better embody the spirit of our community where millions, including you, explore and discover new paths on their creative journey. Great, succinct, clear email. I'm guessing this is a video. If not, I would stray away from the double green call to action, get started and see what's new, I would just simply put a different type of picture or a different headline. But I love this bolded high with the green dots. It retains their branding, and of course down below we see the same green line heading through. Normally we wouldn't have a right side aligned picture and then just a text below on the opposite side, such as this, without the green line, but I think they did it tastefully and it creates a nice balance in the picture. Now, if you were to use your picture for your brand, I think it's lovely that you can put a picture at the top and then a headline below it and a simple little line that represents your brand's color, and then a short description about it. And if I scroll down to the bottom, it's another one of these creativity things, and I think that they did an excellent job, and I wouldn't really have any criticism other than just changing this image to make it have more variance from the home page. And yeah, it looks great to me. Next, we have Headspace. Headspace is a meditation app slash website. I think they help you with the with staying centered in your life, less stressed, being happier. You can tell that their logo is this nice orange dot with a smiley face. I love it. I feel relaxed and stress-free just by looking at it. And scrolling through, you can see there's a lot of white space, and there are clean, simple shapes with simple colors. It's just geometrically so simple that it's easy to not feel like there's so much going on, and that leaves it a nice, clean, happy feeling, and you end with this nice smiley face guy. I like it. And clicking into their email, you will see that they also greet you with their logo at the top, and we have this lovely orange dot. Looks like it's sleeping in the clouds right now, but that just looks like such a peaceful smiley thing. That's related to your brand, but you can tell that they use the white space tastefully in a way that would match with the email. It's not forced in a way that makes you feel like it's pushing this, how should I say this? It just doesn't look like it's forced. And of course, they have a nice little text block in the middle explaining their brand, what you're in for, and that they're going to be there for you on your journey. It builds a really strong rapport with the user, and of course, they have a bolded call to action with this bright orange. And if you scroll down, they have these nice icons along with this headline, and it looks clean and simple. They don't overload the email with text, and they retain that white space all around. Now, I don't have any criticism about this either. I just think it's extremely well done, whoever made this. But it's important to note for you, it's excellent to have a personalized greeting first. Second is to have a nice image, just similar to this hairstyle email at the beginning. You have a nice image. And then we also have a short description of what the user is there to do. So we know here that you're already making your life happier and healthier. For the Skillshare, you're going to explore the new paths to your creative journey. For the hair care, you're going to be learning about how to have a great hair day every day. And for this one, you're going to learn how to take care of your body and your soul and to live a richer, fuller life. And it just continues hammering in the branding. There's no more than 3-4 sentences, and then they have a strong call to action. I recommend that you keep it simple and shorter more than anything, because this is a mini representation of your brand, and you can use this opportunity to bring people a second level of connection to who you are and what your business stands for and what kind of vision that you're trying to promote. And you can instill that idea of vision in your users. It's not easy, because you have to start with a lot and then take away till you have the core of what you do. But once you have that down, this email, which is automated on every single business platform, it's going to be sent to thousands of users, and they're going to be receiving this same email over and over again, and all of them are going to understand the same message with absolute clarity on what you do. And that is more meaningful to your brand than anything else, because isn't your purpose to help people understand who you are and how you can help them? So I hope this video was helpful, just run you through some basic things. If you want to check out some more emails, you can feel free to check out reallygoodemails.com. This is where I found this. I found 4 random emails. There were a lot of them if you want to get some inspiration, but I just want to break these down for you today. If you'd like some more email tips to help you grow your business, come follow my channel by clicking subscribe below and liking the video, asking me any questions if you have any questions down below. But hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.